Hey, what's up? It's a lovely day in the province, and today I decided to dig, and later we're gonna cook a pork shoulder underground. So let me show you some progress. So far, I outlined the square, and I'm in the process of digging. So throughout this process, I'm going to give you updates until we actually put the pig into the dirt after we light everything up. So stick around so you can see what it is to make an underground oven and cook a pig the native style, the indigenous style, the true way, the original way, when you don't have an oven. Do it yourself in your backyard. So it's almost close to 2 hours that I've been digging this hole. So here's a little update. We're about close to knee deep, and I'm almost finished in here, just about. So you get an idea how deep you gotta go. I still got about another foot to go. I want to be semi close to my waist, but not really, like maybe mid thigh, just deep enough so that way I can set the charcoal. I can set an artificial floor in the charcoal and have deep enough that I can put the meat in the center and cover it without anything above ground level. So this is just a little update on how it looks. Whew, some hard work here by myself, one-man band. All right, so I got some metal. It's pretty deep right now. I got some metal flooring, artificial flooring, sheet of metal cut into the inner sides of the hole, and then right now we're just doing a little sizing. I'm gonna put the it's gonna be a lot of charcoal underneath that, and then this grill thing gonna sit on top of the charcoal, and then we're gonna have whatever meat I'm gonna cook sitting on top of this, and then we're gonna cover it again with more of that metal sheet. So it's been 2 hours now, a little over 2 hours. This is a progress report. So soon you're gonna see it going up in flames. All right, so I covered it for safety reasons. I'm gonna uncover my little makeshift oven here. Check it out. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put the charcoal on the floorboard there. And we're gonna start this bad boy up. So we got bags of charcoal right here. They already pre-stacked them. They're pretty lightweight too. Don't let it fool you. It's not heavy. So, all right. I guess we gotta untie this here. Fairly easy. So like the strings holding it together. Baba, oh. You see my oven? You see? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty. Pour this bad boy in here. Woo! Alright. So we poured all the charcoal in there, and we need to even it out. Even it out here. Light this bad boy on fire with the heat. Once these are all red and real hot, that's when we're gonna go ahead and lower in the rack with the meat. Right now we just gotta get the fire going. Alright, so my missus over here, she wanna put me on game and show me how to start the fire her way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you gotta let the ladies do their thing, because if not, they don't feel special sometimes. Even though I know how to do it, I'm gonna let her do it. She gonna put me on game, so let's see. She said it's a special way. By the way, this is not store-bought charcoal. This charcoal is created in the farm, okay? They made this by hand. I guess this is wood. This is like special, it's a special tree. And they burn the tree to a certain point and they chop it down and collect it. So what you're seeing is all natural. This is not no Kingsford light and match, you know, pre-soaked in fluid charcoal. This is that real deal indigenous. So like I told you before, everything out here in the province is 100%. All right, they don't play no games. Down to earth. Let's get that fire going, boy. Yes, sir.
Remove this one.
That fire going.
Hot.
Right, so I gotta mix up this charcoal and we gotta make sure that there is absolutely no flames. You don't want flames. You gotta make sure all your wood is red hot. Gray, red and white. If you got flames, it's not ready yet, because what's gonna happen is once you cover that and the fire starts going, whatever you're cooking is gonna automatically start burning. So we just want like a very even, mild heat, and we want a heat that's gonna last a while, a very long time. This is gonna take 4 to 5 hours cooking under here. So make sure that when you do it, that your fire is died down and everything is red hot. All right, look, I got the little rack in there. I'm about to drop the load up in there. Okay. It's nice and hot. Boom. So, covered it. It should be good. Now it's gonna start cooking, but in about every hour I gotta uncover that, and we're gonna rotate this meat. I forgot to mention that when you're doing this, you want to cover and seal the edges of whatever you're covering. A lot of people, different techniques, whatever they're cooking with, they cover it completely like a mountain of dirt. But I have a thin sheet of metal, so I didn't want to have the metal collapse in the middle, so I sealed the edges with dirt to keep it from lifting up or losing any kind of heat. And I know I mentioned I was gonna flip it every hour, but nah, I'm gonna just let it sit in there, because I watched a few videos and a lot of people don't uncover it until like 4.5 hours later. Sometimes they leave it overnight. So I'm gonna just let it sit for about 5 hours, and then we'll do the reveal then. I forgot to mention that I never did this before. It's my first time. So it's been 4.5 hours and we're just gonna take a peek. We're just gonna see what's the progress. If I lost fire, if it's cooked, if it needs to get reignited, we're gonna see. I don't know what to expect. This is all an experiment. So let's take a look. Oh, because I feel it's not so hot anymore, so I'm a little concerned about that.
Still have
But it
fire.
definitely feels hot inside still. So let's take a look. This is 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours, and the fire seems to be, it's definitely way cooler than what I expected it to be. I can actually lean over it, so yeah, this thing is definitely cooled down a lot. I doubt it's cooked at all. It needs to have more heat, so let's just take a peek and then we'll reignite. Oh yeah, it definitely needs some cooking.
Oh, it smells.
It smells very, very good, but yeah, you can tell it needs some cooking.
You need to.
I gotta flip it. I'm gonna flip it, drain some of that, and then we're gonna put some more fire. So at least it's not a bad. How do you say? It's not a fail yet. So we're gonna give it another 2 hours maybe. See what happens. All right. So almost a fail because after 4.5 hours, I don't even know when the fire or the heat started to die out. So it could have died out in the first hour, 2 hours, who knows. We reignited the heat, and then I just uncovered. I let it cover halfway. So now the coals are red hot again, and you can actually smell it cooking. So whew, let's give it another 2 hours in there. Normally it should take like 8 hours for that to happen. So good thing I stopped at 4.5. The fire died out, but it was still hot, but it wasn't like super hot. So what I did was I lifted the cover, reignited the flame, and instead of covering it completely again, I covered it only halfway. I let it cook, and it started to cook so fast that it was like half an hour after I left it halfway uncovered, and it started to char underneath. So I had to take it back out after like 30 minutes, flip it over, re-put it back in there, the same process, halfway uncovered. And I only did it for another half an hour. So check this out. Here's the outcome right here. And it looks beautiful. It's gorgeous. So this meat is cooked. It's beautiful, and we get to enjoy it. So there it is. There you go. Hand dug oven. Didn't get to let it cook for several hours covered because the flame died out, but maybe there's another technique that'll keep it hot for several hours. But just for future reference, if you want to dig an oven and do it yourself, I recommend that you keep an eye on it, and maybe don't cover it 100%, and maybe put charcoal on half of the floor, keep the other floor open, and put the whatever you're cooking on the side that doesn't have charcoal, so it kind of like steam cooks. Just a little like that's how you smoke the meat. But I mean, it worked. You see it. This is the outcome. It came out. It's really cooked. As you can see, it's really cooked, for real, all the way around. The underneath got a little bit extra cooked. You can see it's a little bit charred, but this thing is cooked, okay? And there you have it. Handmade, hand dug, underground oven, and we're gonna enjoy it. All right. So if you don't believe me that it came out delicious, look at this. I cut it. Look how beautiful it came out. Gorgeous. Now we're just gonna fix it with some rice. And that's it. You heard? Came out off the chain. That was my first experience. Woo! And I'm proud of myself. No regrets. It was a hell of a scare at one point, but I'm proud of myself. All right. That was a great meal. Okay? And with all due respect, in the Philippines, with a great meal comes a great drink. So we have to make sure that we end it with a bang. You heard? We got the San Miguel gin. Alright, and I don't know if you can see it down here. You probably can't, but it says Philippines. Alright, boom. With a great meal, great drink, all respect. And I'm closing with that. And until next time, see you on the next one.